Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alex and I'm really excited to be with you guys today. We're going to be working on some non-sticky builder gel application. I don't know if you've heard about this stuff, but it's pretty fantastic. I'm pretty new to it myself and I've been really enjoying the whole process. It's wonderful. So first we're going to start out with adding my pH bonder. I use the West Coast Dips one. It just seems to really adhere to my nail the best. So I put that on, I let that dry for about a minute, and then we're going right into base coat. Now I do a thin layer of base coat, and then I cure that for 30 seconds, and then we are ready to apply. Now I'm using Sundara's Gentle Base Coat and Gentle Top Coat, along with Sundara's Aster Non-Sticky Builder Gel. I'm just really enjoying this product. It's actually very easy to work with, very beginner friendly. I was a little skeptical at first, especially being such a fan of the builder gel in a bottle, but I'm so glad that I just kind of dove in and started experimenting because it's fantastic. I'm obsessed now. But anyways, I'm using a gold cuticle pusher to kind of scoop it out of the jar and place it on my dual form. Now I love using the dual forms. I feel like for me that's definitely a must. It just makes it so much easier when you're putting on that first application and then they come on, like they pop off fantastically. The first time I tried the non-sticky builder gel, I used just a regular like nail form or not nail form, a regular tip, a full coverage tip, and I just had such a hard time getting them off, and they came off, but it was almost causing lifting to what the builder gel I just put on. So after I got my dual forms, I was very excited. So right now I'm just getting all that product on the dual form. Now, spoiler alert, I've worked with this a little bit since then. You definitely do not need this much on your nail form. This is only the second time I worked with it, and I kind of just wanted to jump right in, and I like to learn by doing, and so that was one of the things that I learned really quickly. A little goes a long way. You could probably put about half of what I put on the form and still have plenty of product to go onto your nail. Another thing that I've been working on with this non-sticky builder gel is the cuticle line, because the first few times that I applied it, I had a lot of buildup there, excess product coming out from the form, and I was trying to figure out how I could avoid that instead of having to use the file and fix it and possibly, tear up my cuticles. So you'll see me, I kind of like pull the form down a little bit. I use an orange stick and go around my cuticle line, getting all that excess product out, and it's actually helped quite a bit. There still is some filing that needs to happen, but not near as much as my first few tries. So after I get the product on there the way I want it, I go ahead and cure it. I do a flash cure for 30 seconds, and then I pop my nail form right off. It was simple and easy, and I loved that. And you can see how smooth that thumb is. It's wonderful. Really cuts down on your filing, like later on, using those dual forms, and it's great, right? Because we always need any tip or trick to kind of shorten this nail process is definitely the way to go. Anyways, I'll let you guys watch my process with the pointer finger, and then I will be back with you shortly. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to jump in and give you a little cautionary advice. In this part of the video, you'll see me touching the non-sticky builder gel a lot with my bare hands. Now, I'm not an expert, and I don't know anything for sure, but I've done a little bit of research, and there's been a lot of warnings about touching these gel products with your bare hands and then curing them, and that this can create a gel allergy. So I just wanted everybody to be aware of that. Try and touch it as little as possible. Again, this is personal preference as well. If you've been doing this and you haven't had an issue, then just ignore me, and I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. But I wanted everyone to be aware that it is a possibility. And one thing that I did especially was wipe my fingers down with an alcohol swab. And then at the very end of my process, when I was all done, I washed my hands really well to try and make sure that all of that residue was gone from my fingers. I love gel products, and I know I would be probably pretty devastated if I developed a gel allergy, so I'm trying to avoid that. I ordered these cool little things called finger cots, and that is how I will be handling my non-sticky builder gel in the future. Okay, we're all done applying, and now I'm moving on to filing. You will see me filing, I feel like, a lot more than you will need to, just because of the fact that I was new to this and I put too much product on my form. So I'm really focusing kind of on my side walls. You'll see me grab my cuticle nippers in a minute and kind of help the process along, just getting off that excess product that came out when I pushed my form down. So filing, trimming, getting that shape exactly where I want it. I like to compare it to my other hand because I try to get them as close as possible. I feel like it's a never-ending battle, but that is kind of how I guide my filing, as I keep looking at my other thumb and saying, okay, I want it to kind of look like this. But what's great about this non-sticky builder gel is you get to this point so quickly. You put this product on the dual form, you push it down, and you cure for a little bit and it releases, and there you go. And I really love that. I love that. It cuts down on the actual filing time and makes it more streamlined, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and finish it up, cleaning up my nails, filing, getting the shape that I want. I like to buff the top, make sure everything is smooth and exactly the way I want it. Okay, we are all done with our filing and our shaping, and I usually grab a stiff nail brush and just dust off all that excess filing powder that is everywhere. As you know, it gets everywhere. And then I grab my blonde and get a layer on all of my nails. I usually let this dry, like I was saying earlier in the video, about a minute, or at least until it's not super tacky. And once that happens, I can go ahead and start adding my top coat. Now, I am using something not like your regular traditional top coat at first. It's a sparkle top coat. It's called Sparkle Infusion top coat. It's another Sundara product, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I really like adding just a little, just a little something to my builder gel. Now again, this is not something that you have to do. I just like having that little bit of glitz on my nails when there's no dip or gel or all of the other beautiful things. And then I find it really fun to see it peeking through like glitter ombres. So I really enjoy that. I put that on, I cure that for 60 seconds, and then I go ahead with the last step, which is my top coat. And after I get top coat on my nails, I cure that for 60 seconds. And then we're all done. We're done, and it's beautiful and simple and easy and fun. Now, I always make sure to moisturize my cuticles really well. I'm using Scales of a Mermaid cuticle oil. It's called just Peachy Bitch, and it smells amazing. I love the name too. Pat always has wonderful names. Okay, here we are, final product. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments below if there's anything specific you guys would like to see in the future. I will make sure I have links for all the products that I used and some discount codes. Again, just thank you. I'm really excited to start this journey with you all, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.